So I was hoping to get another video out around Halloween, but it's been a few weeks now since I made a video. I got super busy around that time. And yeah, so I decided to just jump over to StarFox on the Super Nintendo. Now, this is the first game in the StarFox series, and it's really cool. They were able to utilize the Super FX chip, is what they called it. And pretty much they were able to get these early polygon graphics on the console. While there is some slowdown, a good amount of it actually, I mean, it's just really impressive that they were able to get this quality of graphics on the system. So in StarFox, it's pretty straightforward ship shooter. It's kind of on rails, so you don't really control like where you're going in terms of like kind of more open environments. It's very much like if they took a top-down shoot 'em up and made it 3D and kind of had like you're always moving forward, but now there's like now of course it's kind of third-person view, and there's actually an option for first-person view. Occasionally it'll swap automatically between levels, but you can change it by pressing select. Usually I actually go for the third-person view. I just think the ship looks really cool. Yeah, so you fly around in a ship called an R-Wing, and you have two attacks. You have your basic laser attack by pressing Y, and then you have a super bomb, which you can use by pressing A. However, you do have a limited amount of these. You can pick them up in levels as a power-up. There's also power-ups for your laser, which is your regular laser. You can also dodge in this game, or as StarFox 64 made it very popular, with the whole do a barrel roll type thing. Yeah, and in this game, you can do barrel rolls to avoid attacks and actually minimize the damage if you do end up getting hit. So, Andros is invading the Lilat system in this game, and pretty much you jump from level to level through different planets and asteroid fields and through whole ship fleets. There are a few different pathways to take, kind of each at their own difficulty level. Really cool. It actually adds a lot to the replay factor of this game. So let's say you beat it on easy, then of course you can go back and try a different path now that you're kind of more used to the controls. I think this game plays very well. Again, going back to the slowdown, there is slowdown. I mean, it's really pushing the system to its limits. These are very simple polygons, but I really do like that. I think it has some charm to it. So the game also has an amazing soundtrack. It's really good. So go look that up. It's a good soundtrack. Awesome 16-bit tunes. So one thing that's kind of cool in StarFox, you have teammates that'll communicate with you. They'll tell you if they're getting chased down by another ship, so you'll have to rescue them. They'll also tell you that they're going after a ship, and if you shoot it down before they get to it, then they'll make some comment about you, like taking out their target. So it's kind of just cool. It adds to the immersion of the game. It's pretty simple, but I mean, it's something cool. So while this game definitely shows its age, I think it's still really cool to go back and see what they were able to accomplish in terms of early 3D polygon graphics on the Super Nintendo. The game itself, in my opinion, is really fun. I think it's a great spaceship shooter, especially for an early 3D one. I think it still plays, compared to other really early 3D shooters like this, I think it plays very well. They were able to really do a great job with this. with the hardware limitations, in my opinion. So I would say if you have, especially if you have Nintendo Switch Online, it is available on the Super Nintendo Games library. Just give it a shot. I mean, it's cool to see how far 3D graphics have come, and it's just a fun game, in my opinion. It was also available on the SNES Classic if you have one of those. If you're really into collecting Super Nintendo games, I mean, this is a first-party Nintendo release, so I would say it's a must-have if you're really into collecting for that.